Hi everyone, it's Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vinty, the Vintage Tool Man, with some of our estate sale finds for the past couple of months. We haven't done a show in a while because we've both been really busy at work, but we have managed to get out a few times and we have found some awesome items. I'm going to start with this item that I found at a Max Sold auction. Max Sold is an online auction company. I love them. If you haven't checked them out, you should. This is an 1890s Juno Miller hanging oil lamp. It's brass, it's filthy, but we will clean it up and it will look wonderful. I was delighted to find this. I paid $25 for it and it's worth cha-ching $150. I really like it. At that same Max Sold auction, I got these two lights. They're antique, probably carriage, but carriage or old antique car lights. They've been electrified. Again, they're pretty filthy, but we're going to clean these up and I'm going to use these as night lights hanging on either side of my bed above the nightstands. I think that'll be really cool. And here they are side by side, and you're seeing the little side lights. I just think they're fabulous. I'll show them to you once we get them hung up on the wall. Next, I found three really cool items at one of my favorite estate sale companies. Empty Nest. Love them. If you're in the Annapolis area, check out their sales. They've always got fabulous deals. So, starting with this item. This is an Indian brand backpack fire pump. This one is made out of brass, we believe, and they evolved from brass to galvanized, and now of course they use plastics for them. But I just want to show this to you. I can't believe this was still there. We were really late. It has this air-cooled system.
It's got holes in it.
It's got holes in it. And this would come off and you would use it. I just think it's awesome.
It's a backpack.
I love that. I paid, do you remember what I paid, Uncle Vinty?
$35, wasn't it?
Yeah, they gave us a deal then to split up some of these items, but I paid $40. I bundled it, but I'm going to divvy it up and say I paid $40 for it, and it's worth around $150. So I came out pretty good on that. Next up is this thing. This was there the second day when we went back. And I negotiated it down. I paid $32.50 for it. It's a Weems, W-E-E-M-S System of Navigation handheld sighting compass. This predates 1913. This thing is the bomb. I love this. So it kind of looks like a flashlight, and it actually has a light in here for using at night. We tested it out and it works. So, you know, I really love this. Uncle Vinty, can you explain what this thing up here does?
It's just
it magnifies.
It sights it, and then you can read it. Read the.
Oh, you can. Can they see that?
Oh, I don't know if they can see that. Yeah, there you go. I can see it now.
Okay.
You sight it on whatever you want to sight, and then you look through the prism, and you can see the direction.
The degrees.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Anyway, I love, love, love that.
And we got the case for it too.
I do. It came with the original case.
And they're still in business.
Then they are still in business. He merged in 1913 with another company, Platt. So it's Weems and Platt currently. But I paid $32.50 and it's worth about $70. And this thing, I saw this on a shelf. It was filthy, but I thought, how neat is that? So I purchased that for $30. It's made by Fisher Scientific Company, and it's Pyrex glass. So we knew that it was some kind of a laboratory bottle, and we knew that it was old because nowadays they use plastics for the most part. Anyway, this is a 5-gallon Carboy, that's what they call them, and it has an outlet on the bottom. We looked, we saw some of these glass bottles, but none with this outlet. I just think it's awesome. Paid $30. This bottle is probably worth around $400. Wow. So I think I did pretty well on that. We're gonna do something with it. I don't know what yet, but I just think it's cool.
We're done?
Almost. And the last item, the piece de la resistance. We found this really neat old ship's hatch coffee table. So it's a ship's hatch that people have made into a coffee table. That's somewhat common, particularly here in Annapolis in a boating community. But what I really liked about it was this. They put a porthole in it.
Can you lift it?
Maybe. There we go.
It's felt lined.
Now it's felt lined. It's really disgusting. I'll probably put something new in there, but it gives you an opportunity to display some items. I really, really like this. The first day I was there, they had $3.50 on it. I came back the second day early because I knew people would want it. And she gave it to me for $2.25. So I was really happy with that. When you look online, there's a lot of diversity and the prices are a very large range. I think something like this that is so unique would sell in the $600 to $1,000 range. Pretty easy. Anyway, I like it. I'm keeping it. It's going to Florida with me. Well, that's it for the yard sale show. We'll be back soon with more yard sale finds.